Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have officially beaten stage 3 the bird. I don't have face cam on, and there it's on. Now you get to see my beautiful shaven face, even though everybody hates it, but I did it for work. So, I'm going to say this right now. Not everyone can beat this stage. It's going to be extremely difficult. It took me about 6 hours with everyone being 6'6", everyone max cosmetic, besides Matrona's. Matrona's not 6'6", she's not max cosmetic, but I have all of her cosmetics. I'll be going through their actual gear and their cosmetics and their rolls at the end of the video. So if you guys want to see that, stay tuned for that. If you just want to see how I did it, this is how I did it. I basically re-rolled till I got the correct amount of debuffs, or the pretty good debuffs. I'll go to Shogun's Twitter real quick and pull it up, because he has a little list that you can have, and it'll show you all the good, like right here, what you want on phase 1. If it's SSR, that's the best ones. If it's SR, you can beat it, but it's horrible. If it's the poop, then it's like, well, shit, you're probably gonna get absolutely destroyed. I actually got a really bad one. Attacking an enemy with a debuff results in a critical strike. I did have that one, but I believe I beat it. Unless it's the critical, this one right here, it might be. I can't remember, but where did that go? Okay. We're back. I'm gonna probably have to edit that out now. Awesome. Thanks. Because for some reason it closed my video. That was my back screen. But yeah, we have the artifact card at rank 4. These are the debuffs. This is the gear, by the way. Okay, it went away literally instantly. I have attack crit, HP defense, HP defense, HP defense. I know with Margaret you could probably go with attack crit. It will most likely be better, but I don't want to make a whole new gear set for Margaret. I don't care. I already had 15% rolls on all the Ludo gear, so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to slap this on Margaret, and hopefully it's good enough. Attack crit is definitely better. I have attack rolls on Brunhild, so keep that in mind. I know that crit chance is probably... No, I didn't go over the rolls, did I? I didn't do these. Well, shucks. I guess I'll go over them at the end, but they're not that bad. I think I like show it multiple times, though, as to what each of them do, so that's good. Also, I love when my music just doesn't auto. That's great. But alright, so we're here. So what I do here, since he has 2 bronzes, what I do here is I only use rank 1 taunt and a rank 1 buff with Margaret. If he has a rank, more than 1 rank 2, more than 1 rank... Oh, I don't even buff. Okay. I usually buff. I guess I'm just confident enough in my Matrona, but I usually die because he has a... It's not weak point. It's a charge card. Yeah, it's a charge card. That's what it was. And he does massive damage to you no matter what you do. So if I take less damage with the Marga buff, it's really, really nice. As you can see, 80k through that. He AoE'd. That's why I didn't take that much damage. Okay. And also for this stage, you deal less damage with the rank 1s. And he also makes it so you can't use rank 2s, which is why I always am really iffy to actually use the buff card or the cleanse, because if I cleanse away the debuff, then I can use rank 2s, I can do more damage and get out of this stage quicker. This is easily my least favorite stage. Phase 2 and 3 are really easy for me as long as you get decent RNG. Like it's a cakewalk, but this first one is absolutely horrendous. I either die in phase 1 or I got to phase 4. That's literally how it went every single time. So I cleanse, I go with a rank 2 detonate because he does have quite a bit of ultimate gauge, and unfortunately he basically will always get his ult this phase. Oh, I right clicked like I always do on this. I hate the PC build with that. It's very annoying. You just want to make sure that, you know, you don't die. Right here, he has a Ruin and a Rupture card. So for every buff, if you have a buff, he would do 2 times damage. And look at that. I almost lost the run instantly right there. But the Ruin card, if you have debuffs, they take away the debuffs, but they also do 30% more damage. But I think I'd go with a rank up on Brunhild, and I just try to pop off. I use the power strikes because he doesn't have that much detonate. And then no, I don't need a taunt. I just attack. So that way I get double ultimate. My Brunhild is 6/6. Remember that? So I could heal really, really well. I literally started jumping out of my seat because I had one run with horrendous rolls. And I got to the final thing. But not rolls, but rules or whatever for the bird. But he revived. He got resistance or less damage taken buffs every time you damage him. So I had to keep removing buffs. And then he got an evasion on the final floor phase. And I was so sad. But I went to bed. I woke up with a clear mind. And yeah. And so now, obviously, you need a cleanse card right here because he decreases or increases all damage taken to you by 40%, which is insane. So I use the detonate card. I pop off the Brunhild ult. I probably should use the Brunhild card first, just in case if I somehow killed. But I guess I could have used it the next phase anyways. What's really good about this one is you don't need, like, a taunt and you don't die. Like, sometimes you do. Like, obviously, like, that first, like, charge phase, you probably will. And now this one, what is this? Here, I'll show you. Okay. So these three are pretty good, except for the damage taken decrease. That's kind of annoying because now you do less damage from single targets, and AoE is less damage by 30%. So Gother's ult will do less damage. Basically, everything does less damage. What is the configure one? Let me see. Configure target. Yeah, that's the really bad one. Attacking enemy with a debuff results in a critical strike. But as long as you taunt every turn and the only unit that the bird hits, it's completely fine. Because it just makes her take more damage, but it's usually really minimal strikes. And so she regens more HP and heals up your entire team. And it actually was kind of nice. As weird as that sounds, like if you're not using Matrona though, you're gonna get washed. You're gonna get washed. I'm not saying what teams you should use. This is the only team I recommend because this is the only team I have beaten this with. So yeah, we're gonna be going in, and we got really lucky RNG with the Margit cleanse. I save it though. Obviously, I merge the rank ups. I try to rush the Gother ult because he will get ult next turn. I just fire off a buff removal. I fire off another one. It's kind of scary. But this one you can kind of just stall, I believe. I don't know what ult he has because I didn't look. I'm pretty sure this one is just a lifesteal one. But it still hits really, really hard. What was here? Shock, yes. And then this removes ultimate gauge, I believe. Ultimate gauge orbs. Yeah. So this is why you also want to taunt. I think earlier I said you don't need a taunt a lot, but yeah, actually you do. You kind of do. Otherwise, you're going to get screwed. And I believe it also deletes random cards as well. So you definitely don't want your Brunhild to get hit, because if they delete a rank 3 Brunhild, you will probably cry. I checked, so decrease all defense-related stats. And I don't even know what that last one was, but hopefully you guys saw it. So I go with the detonate, go with the ult, and then I pop up the Margit ult, I assume. One of these turns, I know I don't pop a Matrona taunt, and I literally punched my desk. I was so mad because I genuinely thought I was going to die. Unless it was a different run, but yeah. Only 2/6, by the way. Margaret is actually 2/6. She is not 6/6. I think I said everybody was 6/6. She is not 6/6, so you guys have a little bit of ease of mind. I believe I cleanse next turn because, as you can see, I'm debuffed, so I'm guaranteed to get crit. I think it's... Oh, I can't taunt because they deleted it. That's why. So right here, I did not taunt. And you can still survive. It's just a bit scarier. Yeah, he lives with like a little bit of HP, and so then next turn I just go in and I kill him. But I noticed it like right here, like, oh shit, I didn't taunt. I'm so glad there's not another, like, guaranteed you must taunt, otherwise you just lose. Like, the only time you realistically need it is right as you spawn in. And now that gray debuff, it applies dissolve to whatever unit attacks you. So it's, like, it's fine. We do have cleansing. But ultimates aren't the biggest thing in the world. They're not, like, 100% needed. Even if you kill, I'm pretty sure it applies. Obviously, you guys are going to need some playing around, because just me telling you this guide, I watched Nagato's, I watched Being Grand Crosses, and I still cannot understand how it entirely works. I had to actually play the thing for myself. Literally just watching it will do nothing for you. You have to test. You have to test. There is no revive on this stage, which is really nice. I honestly was expecting there to be one, but I don't think it would have mattered anyways. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered unless it was a massive revive. You don't get the dissolve. Okay, that's good to know. Phase 3, right here, what you need to do is you need to kill him fast. So you have about 2 turns of leeway, because I believe he gray debuffs out your taunts first, your debuff cards, which is fine because it's only Gothers, and then I think it's buff cards, and then attacks, and then ultimates. So you do not want to stall. You can stall for about a turn or two in case you only keep getting like Margaret attack cards or just keep getting Matrona cards. But I have pretty good RNG, so I believe I just ult. And then I just like taunt up. Yeah, as you can see, they remove ultimate gauge. He has a wave card as well, so you want to deal some damage because there also is still that cap. I didn't check what his ultimate was because I just never check what their ultimates are in this game mode, I guess. So I do taunt. Do I just try to go balls to the wall? I might. I literally do. Okay, so I pretty much just try to go as close to killing him as possible. I didn't get any extra buffs. I believe I get that next one, and I got one of the worst ones, and I still beat it. I was so scared that it was gonna cuck me. I'll get into that just in a little bit. He has like one. Yeah, I got Margaret ult, which actually doesn't even do that much to be honest. At 1/6, like it was really pathetic. I won't lie. It does like less than 80k damage, I believe. Maybe I'm thinking of a different time. I don't know. But I think I just go with a rank 1 buff. No, I definitely buff. Oh, I just go with the rank 3. I'm going guns blazing. I'm like, screw this, man. And then Margaret AoE. Alright, so I do kill right here. I thought I would only use a rank 1, but I guess I'm just like, I really want to kill him before he debuffs me even further. Oh, wow, she did way better. I guess I had a rank 3 buff, though. That's why. And then the Margaret barely kills. I'm just like, oh. Almost just like died in my chair. And now this debuff is horrendous. So what it does, he revives at once you kill him at 50% HP. But thankfully, I didn't get the one where it makes him get a massive damage boost, or he like full revives or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. At 25% HP. So you know he gets. He full heals, basically. This one, he only gets 50% more HP, which is, like, whatever. As long as you get good RNG, you're fine. I don't think there's a damage cap, and if it is, it's really, really high. I think it's, like, 35% damage that you can do, so if you just have 3 strong cards, you kill. And right here is where I was kind of scared, because I was like, oh, God, what does he do? What does he do? But I don't think he does anything special right here. I don't even check his cards, I don't think, unfortunately. But you guys can easily check that if needed. So I taunt again just to take out all the brunt off of Brunhild. I save my buff removal because, as you can see, he has an evade card on this next turn. So keep a buff or a buff removal card at all times. I think I rushed the Margaret ult, I think is why I used that Margaret AoE. I can't quite remember. I believe I kill him right here. Yep, and then he revives 50% HP, but he doesn't get any attack boost or anything. We have the buff removal, which is very nice. And then we got a rank up. So I think I just rank 2 buff. I buff removal. I ult. And then I detonate. And he lives with like a little bit of HP. This, it looks like it was just a lifesteal card is all it was, realistically. Which is just like, whatever. And then we ult. Never mind, we buff removal first because he has evade and he doesn't take any damage. Except, I guess he would probably take damage from ults, right? Whatever, just buff removal just in case. That's not worth risking your run to try to figure that out. We do crit, which is very, very helpful. Did not kill, but he's low enough. We still have a taunt up. I was just like, please don't kill my my Brunhild. Kill everyone else, but not my Brunhild. But as you can see, it's just the charge card, I believe, is all that is. If I remember correctly, I'd have to check. I never really looked at his attack cards because I knew his attack cards weren't that oppressive. This, I was just like, oh, shit. Because I didn't know he had this. He disables basically everything but attacks. It's like Gother's attack card, basically. Fest Gother's debuff card. But we still killed, and I was jumping for joy. I was honestly so happy. Nagato underplayed it in my opinion. Like, oh yeah, I just beat it. Oh, whoa. Shut the hell up, Nagato. Like, bro, this shit was like, oh my god, I'm so happy to finally get this over with. Finally beat it, because I want to get another holy relic. I was trying to screenshot this here, and I did it horribly. I did the worst position, like, way possible. And yeah, that is that. So I'm going to cut. I'm going to go into all my cosmetics. So if you want to leave, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, this is gonna be a fast one because I have had some really stressful news, so I'm just gonna go through this. These are her cosmetics, only a few of them are maxed out. This is her gear set roll. Attack, crit damage, HP, defense, you know, the standard stuff. Gother, I mean, what would you expect? Bop, HP, defense. Absolutely wonderful. Everything is max except for one weapon, which actually I can take off now and equip this. I guess I never did. Margaret, you know, she's 2-6. That's you guys saw the ultimates. 15, 14, 15. Absolutely wonderful. She doesn't have max cosmetics, so you know, pretty free to play for the Margaret. Matrona, she is 2-6. No, she's 3-6 now. Attack, defense, HP, bada bing, bada boom. And then her gear, you know, one defense piece, no weapons, all her HP pieces. So yeah, that is gonna be it. I have to go. Bad news, you know, just kind of stressful news, not necessarily bad news, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated, and hopefully you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Take care and peace out.